what is your happy place?
My happy place is in my home. It's in front of the chimney, actually,
Okay, so why this space in particular?
because it's for me it's a very peaceful place. It's designed the way I want it. I feel like I'm a little Buddhist, allowing myself to be Zen when I'm there.
Okay, let's go there.
Okay.
So we're in your happy place, as you told me,
Yes, we
and
are.
I'm super curious about the story that you thought about. One story that impacted you, your perspective about life, and maybe a lesson learned.
Yeah. It was a long time ago. I was in my early 30s, and I just gave birth to my daughter, to Emma. And up to that moment, I was managing a company that I'm still managing.
So how many years before that?
Before that, over 10 years, like 11 years probably,
Okay.
yes, of starting up a business and managing a company. It was an American franchisee, actually, a recruitment company.
Okay.
And you don't know yet, but in your 20s, you have this appetite of proving that
I can identify
you
with that.
can do everything, that you are seeking constantly validation, yes, that you can grow a business, that you can manage people, you take yourself very serious, you have KPIs for everybody, and so on and so forth. So I was in that movie, right? Like, I took myself very serious. I was my hair was red. I saw perfectly at that time, but I was wearing glasses, pretending that I need glasses so that I look more serious and so on. And I was kind of bitchy.
We all go through that. Like I can
Thank
completely identify.
Okay. So, now I know that you shouldn't criticize people in public, especially when you manage them. I knew at that time as well this, but I couldn't stop myself of doing this. And I remember that it was in a conference room. As I said, I was in my early 30s. The entire team was there. I had one colleague, her name was Otilia, and she was really pissing me off. That she didn't do what she was supposed to do and so on. And I said, okay, while we have this meeting, I will kick her ass.
Oh my god, how many
criticizing,
people?
I don't know, 15 people, something like this, 12 to 15 people.
That's delicate.
And I was pointing my fingers. I mean, I was very into the story, that you didn't do this and you didn't do that and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I was really nervous. And you can imagine that the entire team was like, all like this. And my aha moment after this performance that I had was that, I'm a mother, I have a daughter. Now, if my daughter will get employed and she will have a boss, and that person would yell at her like I yelled at my colleague, I will kill Emma's boss.
Like in front of 15 people, let alone like you tell her, you give
Yes.
feedback, something like that, but no, public shaming.
No, exactly.
Today is your
Yes,
punishment day.
Yes. And then the next thought was, so these people that I'm managing, they have also parents. And if their parents find out what I'm doing, oh shit! That was the funny part. And I remember that from that moment, I said, okay, when I'm looking at people that work for me, they are somebody's child, and I don't want my child to be treated like this, so I will not treat them as I used to treat them. From time to time, I mean, don't imagine I wasn't a dictator, but you know what I'm talking about. The funny thing is that Otilia, these days, she's working for Harvard. You know,
so you're peep talking and your
my
constant
pep talk, yes.
feedback.
Exactly.
helped.
No, I did apologize. In a few months, we made peace, me and Otilia, and you know, it was good, and we
You
kept
came
in
to
contact. Yes, we
Yeah.
came to terms, but yeah, that was kind of strong for me in terms of how you treat people.
If you were to describe the happy ending to this story, how was it? How was it to come to terms, to have this aha moment, and how did you move on from that?
In fact, what I can say not only about this story, but about all the stories, all the life stories that I've seen in my life and in others people's lives, is that whenever you realize that everything is in life is about you, and it's never about the others, life gets so much easier, and you somehow get in flow with life. Like, for example, if you are, you know, Monday mornings, yeah, everybody hates Monday mornings, right? And you get to the office and you are pissed off.
Or to school.
Or to school, yes, and you start treating people like, yeah, hello, I don't want to talk with you or so on. It's not about them. It's about the way you feel, right? If you yell at somebody, it's not about that somebody, it's about you. If you are nervous in traffic, it doesn't matter if it's management, if it's family, if it's whatever, name it. It's about the way you feel in that moment. And the thing that we never learn in school, and it's a pity, is to own our shit.
That's true.
Nobody tells you how to own your shit. That it's the way you feel, and it's never what you think that it is when you are pissed off.
That's true. That's true. It's something that I face a lot of time, like this sense of ownership. Like I'm doing something, like it's me. Like we tend to blame it on
the
other
others.
people.
Yeah, on the government, on the country, on this, on that, on whatever. So yes, I think that from that moment, or probably a bit earlier in life, you know, it's a journey, and then you start realizing that you are learning by making mistakes how to own your shit, actually. And it's never easy, because it's so much easier to say, no, it's you didn't do this.
But when something good happens, that's when you get ownership. Like, yeah, all these wonderful things around us happen because of me.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and that little thing, that bad thing, no, it was you.
So, and that probably this is why I think that it's kind of tricky for young people to be managers, knowing my experience, because it's never about you in your mind, and you want to prove, to become this big girl or big boy, and you know, to make money and to manage others and to have the power, and rather lose yourself in the process, or you get to be friendly with the new you and own your shit.
Thank you so much. Thank
Welcome,
you for
thank you.
welcoming us in your happy place.
Thanks.
Being here is quite amazing, because this looks like an ideal happy place for me too.
Okay.
Thank you for being part of one of the first 99 Stories vlogs.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're
to be
welcome.
part of your first 99 stories. It was
coming,
a pleasure.
Coming to Romania, I knew I had to do one with you. So
Yes.
I didn't want to wait until the summer. So
I appreciate that a lot. Thanks very much.
thank you so much.
Thank you. This was a story by Mihaela Perianu.
What's the must-see of the week?
For me, it's Meet Joe Black.
Gotta see that.
Yeah?
Let's go.
Okay.